In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up some basic lighting in your level using C4's level editor. I've already got C4 running. I have the demo.wld world file that I've been working on in the previous videos. So what I'm going to do is make sure I have the page enabled for lights. You can see the page has a few buttons on the ribbon here, so I can make a point light, cube light, infinite light, depth light, and a spotlight. So I'm going to show you how to make an infinite light and a point light. So the way it works is just click one of the buttons. I'm going to start with the infinite light. So have that selected, and then I can click somewhere in the world. Now the position of the infinite light does not really matter. It's all about the direction that you place the light, and that will determine how shadows are cast and how the bump mapping is calculated. So currently you can see this yellow arrow that shows the direction that the light is aiming. I actually want it to aim from top down so that I have shadows cast by my sphere and my pyramid. I want them to be cast down onto the floor. So I'm going to use the rotate nodes tool. Just going to grab one of the control points and aim it down so I can get a nice shadow on the ground. Choose save and play world. And you can see now that I have a shadow cast by my two objects. And you should also notice that the bump mapping looks nice. I'm getting some specular highlights from the lights, as well as a 3D look to these bricks here on the pyramid. You can also see the lighting on the sphere here. Okay, go back to the world. Alright, so now I am going to add a point light source. So I'm going to click the point light button on the lights page. And I'd like this to appear right under my sphere. I'm going to add some colored light. And I'll just move it around, position it a bit, translate it up so it's kind of like it's hovering between the sphere and the ground. And then I need to actually scale the extent of the light, or you can think of it as like how powerful the light is. So I am going to choose the scale nodes tool, and right now you can see the red, green, blue control points, and those are the control points you normally grab when you're scaling geometry, but there's actually some separate control points. If you keep zooming in on your light, you'll eventually see these white control points and like a yellow sphere. So once I'm close enough to those, I'm going to grab one, make this bigger, and zoom out. Now that I can see it, keep dragging this out. So this, one of the tricky things about point lights is just being aware that you need to scale the size or power of the light. So if you want the light to actually shine on a surface, you need to make it intersect with whatever you want to light up. So in this case, I want the ground and the sphere to light up, so I've scaled it so big that it intersects with the sphere and the box that makes the ground. One other thing I would like to do is change the color of the light. I believe it defaults to a white color. So I'm going to go to the properties for the light. So I'm actually going to select it here from the scene graph view. One thing about the scene graph view, if you sometimes if you right click on an item in the scene graph, the menu will go off the screen. Maybe you can see it in the video here. So I can't actually see all the options, or the right-click options on this particular item, the point light. What I can do is I can scroll it up, and the way to do this is just click and hold your middle mouse button. Might be your scroll wheel that doubles as a button. Just push it down, and that'll give you a little hand that grabs. And it's also, you can use that in any of the other views as well. Just a little shortcut that's worth knowing. So I'm going to move that up so I can get to the Get Info for the property page. Of course, you can also just remember Control-I. That'll get you there. So the light has special configuration. The one I'm interested in here is the light color. I want to make a light that is red. So I'm going to drop the green component out and the blue component. That leaves me with a very red color. Click OK, and then I can save and play the world. So now you can see that in addition to my infinite light, I have this red glowing light shining down on the ground as well as the underside of my sphere. So that concludes this video. Be sure to check out the next one.